Some in school, some at home. I've got some really important work to get on with, I'm afraid. So if you don't mind, I'll just get on with it and we'll let the video tell itself. So, right.
Mr. Merrill! Mr. Merrill!
Yes? What is it, Mrs. Norbury? Can you not see I'm busy?
Mr. Merrill, can I just read this letter to you, please?
Well, do you really have to do it right now? I'm just so busy trying to catch up with all the things we have to do.
No, I could really do with reading it right now.
Well, look, tell you what, you read it to me, I'll get on with this, and then we'll see where we go from there. So, right, okay,
well,
off we go.
I'm sure you can do two things at once.
I'll try my best.
Building upon the information regarding home learning that was sent home in the autumn term,
What? In the...
we are now in a position of a national lockdown.
That's it.
And therefore,
no, too much.
Parents and carers to understand how we continue to
please,
educate
not now,
your
not
child
now.
at home.
No.
Just listen, Mr. Merrill. Firstly,
What?
children still in school.
Oh,
will
no.
receive the same
Look, let me
content
just... Look, I'm
in their
trying my best to listen
education
to you. I'm sorry.
as those at home. This is an important difference to the beginning of the first lockdown in March.
Yes, look, everything's important at the moment. I'll come back to you.
Right, I'll do the next part now. What should I expect now in terms of learning? We closed down very suddenly.
Right, I'm trying to write it down. I'm trying to write it down.
Send home
Okay.
appropriate materials to support your child at home. However, arrangements were made for parents to collect work packs for their child, and we will continue to do this when necessary.
Right, okay, thank you very much. Look, I've tried to listen, I've tried to add it to this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. Let me just read it back to you. Okay, here we go. I write to you to remind you, now in a position of national lockdown, and therefore of some of the principles that we shared, continue to educate you with parents previously in a case of how we will child at home lockdown.
Mr. Merrill?
This is a suddenly where we are all now, and it is an important difference, be until at least 12th suddenly, and therefore it was impossible to February. This letter is being shared with all school parents whose children have been uploaded onto the website have been informed of this already. Children who have already been uploaded onto the website. Oh, surely it must be easier to do one thing at a time and everybody doing the one thing. Well, who'd have thought it? Back here again. Lockdown Mark 3. But this lockdown's a little bit different than all the other ones because it's a different time of the year and we've got a different way of doing things at home. So the thing is that whatever's going on at school, you've got a chance to be part of it at home as well. The activities and the lessons that we do, they're just going to be the same for the children in school as they are at home. And the work that you'll be doing and how you'll be sharing it with the teachers and the teachers getting back in touch with you, well, that'll be different as well. So, same old lockdown, but a brand new way of learning. Mrs. Brownsell, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, and how are you?
I'm very well indeed. I have a challenge for you. Can you rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time?
Do you know, I've tried this so many times. I'll have a go. I can only do my best. Does it matter which way? Let's go. There's the rub.
Rub my tummy and
No,
pat
yeah,
my head. Now both at the same time.
Yes, please.
Rub my tummy and pat my head. Rub my tummy and pat my head. I've got to keep saying it. Rub my tummy
Rub
and
your
pat
tummy.
my head.
Rub your head. Patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Ready? Off you go!
I can do it this way, but I know I can't do it the other way.
Oh, not bad, not bad. Tell you what. Oh, we're very impressed. Very talented people. Can I just ask you a question? Would you mind being upstanding for me, please?
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, I have a challenge for you, okay? What I'd like you to try and do, if you can, is I would like you to pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time.
Okay.
That's more strokey.
No, no.
I want more circular action.
It's quite a big tummy.
Use the opposite. Use the opposite.
Oh.
Wait there, okay, try that first. Oh,
Can I ask? To be honest with you,
Can't do it.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you're watching this at home, I think you deserve a round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Quick round of applause for Mr. Smith.
Come on! Thank you.
Can I make life a little bit easier for
Yes.
you? Would you mind just trying to pat your head? Would you mind just rubbing your tummy?
Oh, I can do that.
So would it be fair enough to say if we all do just the one thing, it's a lot easier than doing
I think
two?
doing one of those things at once was a lot easier. Doing both, challenging.
Do you know, you're rather good. Right, okay, all of you, just pat your heads. All of you, just rub your tummies. And would you agree if we all do the same thing, it's easier?
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Just rub your tummy. Is that easier?
Yes, that's much easier.
When we only have to do one thing and it's the same thing, it's easier for everyone.
It is. I'm just thinking about the one action, the one thing.
One thing at a time. Could you just pat your head? Could you just rub your tummy? Is it easier to do there? Is it if we just do one thing at a time and we all do the same thing, it's much easier for everyone.
It certainly is.
And through our learning and through our lessons, we'll be keeping in touch. We'll be keeping in touch with other ways as well, through emails and voicemails, and even live video conferencing as well. But please, keep in touch with us, because we don't want you to miss out. The sooner we're all back together again, the better it will be for all. But until then, we've just got to make the most of what we've got. And we have got a lot.
Hello. So, at school, we're still keeping a very close eye on all the work that you're doing whilst you're at home. We're having a look at the emails, looking at the videos, and talking to your teachers about the work you've been doing at home. I can't believe how hard everybody is working. We've been absolutely delighted with some of the work that's been coming into school. We've had pictures of faces made out of pasta. We've had people retelling the stories of the Three Billy Goats Gruff. We've had some fabulous artwork and pictures of you jumping in muddy puddles outside with your mums and dads. All of which are showing us some of the fantastic work that you're doing whilst you're at home. So keep doing it. Keep trying your best, and we love seeing them. Keep sending them into school.
Hi boys and girls, I've been extremely impressed with the videos you've been sending in of you retelling the story of the Three Little Pigs. I really enjoyed listening to all the expression in your voices.
Hi, can I just tell you, Year 6, both classes, I've been looking at all your work that's come in and it's been brilliant, and I have to say that your sound collector poems that you sent in have been brilliant. Looking at the work of where you found your nouns and you put all your words around the outside, I can see how much effort you put into them. And I've said to a few of you, we're doing a lockdown display outside the classroom. So as soon as I get a fabulous piece of work, I'm printing it off and it's all ready to go. We've been getting some lovely portraits for Julie and OP as well. You've really followed the instructions and they're going on our display as well, which is brilliant. It was fabulous seeing those people on the video calls this morning. I think there was about 17 of you today, which was a really good turnout. And you have to say, you've been so polite, raising your hand, muting yourselves. And I only had to turn the chat off once, but that's because the conversation went on to our household pets and we were getting a bit giddy. But that was more for my amusement. So you all really enjoyed getting to see each other and being able to chat, but very well mannered as well. 17 people on one call. It was great. Thank you.
Okay, hi guys. I hope everybody in the Year 2 classes are both doing well at home, looking after each other, keeping safe, keeping well, being lovely to each other, an expression I use at the end of every day. Right, we've seen some really great stuff coming in. I have to say, some really, really great stuff coming in, and I'm starting to wonder whether some of you children at home actually get any sleep with all the work we're being sent in. On the other hand, I have to say, we're not seeing something from some people. Okay, we'll work on that. We'll see what we can do to help you continue with that. Seen some really good pieces on the Night Gardener. Some of the language and the sentence constructions has been fabulous. Some of the maths has been really good as well. I think my favourite thing I've seen in this week is the light refraction experiments that some of you guys have been doing. And I've posted messages back to one or two of you about that, suggesting if you want to see how light really refracts through a prism, there, tongue twister, have a look at the image of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon and look at that. That really shows how it works in a proper kind of way. It's a piece of artwork, but it shows how it works. And then if you've got the time to do that later, download the album, play it, get your old vinyl out, mums and dads, grandmas and granddads, put it on, put your headphones on, chill out to that. But there's really good some good stuff coming in, really pleased. We're trying to keep on top of it and give you feedback where appropriate. I hope that's helping. I'm about to upload a book you can listen to fairly soon, so hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Keep in touch. We'll keep in touch with you guys.
Hi, it's nice to see you all. I'm so proud of all the hard work we've been doing at home. The children in school have been doing the exact same thing, and it's clear to see that you're working just as hard as the children in school, so well done. We've been learning about tension this week, and it's a really tricky concept to get, but you've all worked hard, and I hope to see it in your writing next week. Well done.
And it really doesn't matter if you're at home or at school, because what we'll be learning will be the same if you're at school or if you're at home. And some children during the week will be at both places, but learning the same thing. So keep up to speed, do your very best, and remember, only the very best will do. Now there might be many questions that you have either at school or at home. When will all this be over? We don't know. But if everyone plays their part, it'll be sooner rather than later. Last time, the children at home had different activities to do at home than the children at school. Is this still the case? No. This time, the children at school do the same things as the children at home. Okay, thank you. That makes things much clearer and fairer too. But can't we just do what we want to at home? Well, no. The children at home should be learning the best way they can, and the work that is being sent home is the work they would have done at school. We don't want children to miss out on any more learning. If it was up to me, Mr. Merrill, what would you want? Well, I would want everyone back at school, but in a lockdown, we just can't do that. Well, what can we do except from staying at home and staying safe, washing our hands, doing our work and keeping in touch with our teachers? Well, the most important thing is this: stay positive and be happy. And that's not easy, I know, but if we all play our parts and we all play it fully, we'll be back at school soon, very soon, and as soon as we possibly can, under one roof and under one sky. With my brothers and my sisters by my side. So at the end of this assembly, I'd like to say simply this. As a teacher, sometimes teaching is hard. And as a parent, well, sometimes being a parent is hard too. But being a teacher and being a parent and being a teacher, well, to anybody else, that might be impossible. But to the parents of Oldfield Brow, we'd just like to say thank you from our hearts for all the amazing support that you have given your children over the last few weeks. And it hasn't been easy. But I know that these things aren't meant to be easy either. But we'll do our best. And I know you'll do your best too. But as a way of a little tribute to our parents, we're going to finish on a short film that I hope you enjoy. And this is about you.
Look at her. Must be one of them parents from Oldfield Bra.
And that's the end of our assembly. I just want to wish you all a great weekend. Look after each other, stay safe, stay well, and remember, we might not be under one roof, but we are under one sky. And my brothers and my sisters are still by my side. Take care. See you soon. Bye.